What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Feral Flipper. Today I got Sam with me and we are going to be doing some retail arbitrage. But before we get into this shopping trip, I just want to say a huge thank you to everybody who's subscribed to the channel so far. But if you're new here today, welcome to the channel, welcome to the video. What you're about to see is us going into two stores, Ross and TJ Maxx, and we are going to be doing retail arbitrage, which is where you go into retail stores hoping to buy things at a low price and sell them at a higher price. We sell these things on Amazon and sometimes eBay, and we're working to make this our full-time gig. But it can't become a full-time thing without products to sell. So without further ado, let's get inside the stores and let's see if we can find some products to sell on Amazon FBA to make some money. All right, so the first section we're gonna be hitting is like women's athletic wear, and you can see right there, we've got some Under Armour, there was some Nike, there's some Columbia, so there's a bunch of stuff to scan through, and we're gonna see if we can find anything that's gonna make some money. So we're about halfway through the rack now with no luck, and then we get stopped by this stack of Under Armour women's leggings that look promising. Under Armour can definitely be a hit or miss product, but I won't know until I can fish out that tag and give it a scan. And hey, would you look at that? Another piece that just doesn't pull. But that's just the name of the game, and the scanning must continue. So right after that, we find this pair of Adidas pants, and again, we hit that tag with a quick scan, and oh, okay, we got something that looks a little juicy right there, but it's definitely gonna need some further investigation. So now we're gonna hop right over here to SellerAmp and give this tag another quick scan. This software is gonna give us a ton of information about this product. Okay, so here's what the screen's gonna look like when it's fully loaded. As you can see, I wasn't playing when I said that there's a ton of information here on this app. So you've got the BSR showing right here, 507K. Next, you've got estimated sales at 11 per month. Now it's showing us a max cost of $24.28 is what we can pay for this thing if we're selling it at the sale price of $45.60 as it's suggesting. And then below that, you can see the profit number showing $30.36. That's inaccurate because I haven't put in the cost price yet, so that number will change. And then under where my thumb is actually pointing, that's going to be an overview of historical ranks and prices. You can see information at their current stats, 30-day, 90-day, 180-day, or all time. And I think those are probably going to be some of the most important metrics you need to be checking before you buy any product. If you look at the past 30 days and 90 days and see that that price is holding steady, that's probably going to be a safe item for you to pick up. But if you're looking at those prices and they're way lower or on the decline, you're definitely going to have a lot more risk when buying this product because prices are probably going to plummet back down to those 30 and 90-day averages, and then you're just going to be stuck there holding the bag thinking you can sell that product at top price when really you're not going to be able to move it at all. And in this case, I can already tell this is going to be one of those products. I put in my buy cost anyways just to tempt myself with that juicy $12 profit, but once you scroll down and see that big orange ball, that shows you that Amazon always holds the buy box, and it's extremely unlikely that you're ever going to sell the item. So just remember, it doesn't matter how juicy a profit may look, if you can't sell the item, it's all just numbers on a screen. So as you guys just saw, those Adidas pants did look promising, but because Amazon was on the listing, that was going to be a no-go. So this section turned out to be a bust, so we are on to the next.
Squeeze, squeeze.
I'm sure that after watching that clip, it comes as no surprise, but yes, ladies and gentlemen, we have arrived at my favorite section, the booby section, and it looks like we've already got a winner on our hands. But to be sure if we do in fact have a winner, we gotta pull up SellerAmp and dive a little deeper. So this time, since I'm a little bit more confident with this piece, I'm adding in the cost price first and then quickly hopping down to check out the 30 and 90-day price stats. And everything's looking pretty good right here, so now we're gonna scroll down and check out the buy box. Oh dang, okay, we got a pretty good sign right here. Amazon's only taken up slightly more than 50% of the buy box, and you can already see a ton of other sellers are getting their piece of the pie. This is definitely a piece I'm gonna be snagging, so I'm adding it to my buy list and moving on to more scanning. Ooh, juicy. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
What?
It's not good.
Why?
You go to hell! You go to hell and you die!
All right, so that is gonna do it for my favorite section, the bra section. We've got, I think, like 7 or 8 bras in there right now, and we are already walking away with over $75 profit just in those. Now it's time to move on. Got this little Nike ankle bracelet. It's gonna make $244. Can't beat it. Okay, so I've already scanned through a few racks over here in the men's section and haven't really found much. But if you're wondering why I'm skipping over so many items, well, there's actually a couple reasons. First, it's probably an item I've already scanned on a different rack, so I already know it doesn't pull. Second, it's probably a no-name brand product that's not worth scanning at all because I already know it's not going to be on Amazon anyways. And third, I'm probably just looking at the price tag and can already tell that the item is too expensive and isn't going to make me any money. I mean, if you're just starting out, I'd really suggest scanning every single item so you can build the knowledge to know what you're actually looking for. But when you've been doing this as long as I have now, I'm pretty confident with what I'm actually looking for, and it's very easy for me to pass over items that I know don't meet that criteria. But in an instant, our luck changes and we come across these nice Adidas basketball shorts that are sure to make us a juicy profit. But oh no, what's this? Doo-doo stains on the shorts? Well, guess it wouldn't be a sourcing trip at Ross if we aren't finding at least one poo-poo stained piece of clothing, so I guess on the rack, these ones gotta stay. All right, guys, so we finished up in the men's. We went and checked the toddler boys and also the youth boys. Didn't find anything else over there either. So really all we have in the cart is the bras and that knee wrap thing. But that's still about $85 profit, something like that. But we're about to go and hit the checkout stand, and then we're off just across the street, not even across the street, like 2 buildings down to TJ Maxx, where hopefully we will find a little bit more because we do have a secret weapon that I'll tell you about in just a minute. Okay, so we just got that Ross bag in the car. We ended up only spending $68 in there, and we profited like $85. So that is more than a double up. That's like a 1.2 double up, which is crazy just for a couple of bras and like an hour's worth of your time. But anyways though, guys, here we are coming into TJ Maxx right there behind us. And like I said, I got a special weapon that I'm going to be utilizing here in TJ Maxx, and I'm going to talk to you guys about that here pretty soon. All right, so first stop over here in TJ Maxx is going to be the men's clearance section, and I'm going to scan through these racks, and once I find something, I'll show you guys what I was talking about. All right, guys, so we have found our first winner here. It's going to be this white Adidas 2XL amplifier tee. It's on clearance right now for $7 flat, but watch this. So we're going to go over here into SellerAmp right now, and we're going to scan the barcode. We're going to check that out right there. All right, once it comes up, we're going to put in our price of $7. But before we can do that, we have to make sure that we're adding our tax. So let's go over to the calculator, and we're going to do $7 times 0.0825, which is 8.5 or like 8.25 cents for tax, which equals 57 cents. So then we're going to add that to the 7, which equals about $7.50. 57 cents is what we're going to pay for this. But now watch this, guys. We are going to be getting 7% off. So let's times that by .93 to take off 7. And that's going to make our total cost $7 and only 4 cents. So let's go and put that back in here, right here. 7.04. And if we sell this at the buy box price of $28, we're going to be making $9.84 on this t-shirt. All right, now you may be asking yourself,
Robbie, how are you getting that extra 7% off?
Well, check this out right here. This is a screenshot from a website called cardcash.com. They sell discounted gift cards so that you can get discounts at stores like this that you shop at every day. So you can see right there that the discount for this store right now is 2%. But also check this out right here. There is an email coupon going on right now that is 5% off site-wide. So that means you take that 2% plus 5%, which equals 7% off of the total. So all you do is you go on there and you purchase gift cards for the amount that you want to purchase, and each different gift card has a different percentage off. And I'm going to have a link down in the description below. It's a referral link. I'll get $5, you'll get $5 if you decide that you want to use some of those gift cards to take off some percentages if you're doing retail arbitrage or if you're even just doing personal shopping. Anyways, back to the video. So in the cart so far after the men's section, we've got Adidas all day long. That is all that we have. But now we are over at the youth section yet again. to see what we can find. And now that we've got that secret weapon, hopefully our buy cost will be able to go down a little bit, and we'll actually be able to pick up some items that we normally wouldn't be able to grab. All right, y'all, well, we are striking out hard here at TJ Maxx. Check out the cart. It is still just the same Adidas crap that we found at the beginning. We went through the toddler section, we went through the youth section. We have not found anything, so it doesn't even matter right now that we have this secret weapon. We can't even find anything that's pulling or that's worth it. But geez, there is a couple more sections that we still have to look through, and I've never been to this TJ Maxx before, so I don't know if it's always like this, or if it's just picked over right now, or if it's just one that I'm going to take out of my rotation here in the future. But for now, we still have more sections to check, so hopefully we can get a little bit more lucky than the couple pieces we have in the cart. Okay, y'all, so we just hit our final sections and we did not have any luck. So all we still have is the 4 items that we found right when we got into the store, just those Adidas items. But that's okay, because everything adds up over time. So even though it feels like a small defeat, it all just rolls over into the big victory, so it's all good. But I did just buy my gift card from Card Cash. I got screenshots for you right here. I bought one that's just about $43 because that's going to be what I need to pay for this order here today. And now all we have left to do is to go and actually pay for it and get the heck out of here. All right, guys, so we are back in the car now, and that is going to do it for today's video. We went to Ross, we went to TJ Maxx, we got a little bit of stuff, not a lot. This wasn't the best trip of our lives today. I really just wanted to go out because I've got about half a box worth of stuff at home right now, and I wanted to try and fill up the rest of the box. We just had a couple hours to kill, so I decided we'd hit these 2 stores right here. I don't think that we got enough to fill the box, so I will have to go out to another couple stores this week, which is okay. But anyways, though, TJ Maxx was the major bummer of the day because we had all of that potential with the extra 7% off, but we just weren't finding anything inside of the store. And sometimes, guys, that's just the name of the game. You hit a store too late and it's already been picked over. Maybe it hasn't been restocked in a while. Maybe they just don't have a good supply, especially when you're checking out a new store. You never really know what their supply is like until you've been there a couple times, and you can kind of tell whether or not it's one that you want to return to. But even despite finding such a little amount of stuff today, we were still able to spend just over $100 and also profit just over $100. So again, pretty much a double up on the day, which you can never complain about. But anyways, though, guys, thanks for sticking around to the end. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button if you enjoy the content, if you get any sort of entertainment from what you're seeing, if you're gaining any sort of knowledge, hit that subscribe button. It really helps out the channel, and we are trying to grow this thing as organically and naturally as possible. Hit the like button if you had a fun time today, and drop a comment and let me know how your previous TJ Maxx trips have been. Is it just kind of slow right now for TJ Maxx? I don't tend to hit them very often, so maybe it's just a bad time for TJ Maxx. And with all that being said, guys, thanks again for watching, and we'll catch you on the next video.